Boom, high column number 15 tomorrow down at Fort Worth, Texas. Cornet and Stewart. Cornet's going to get it on him. Boom! Did you see that? I closed the deal, Tyler. You know, you may or may not have washed that one out a little bit, but I still got him. It's because I'm riding a good heel horse. And you're riding one heck of a head horse. Boom, big and pretty. That's what it's all about. It's all about using ropes that allow you to make your heel shots big and pretty. And that's what we're going to talk about. What's up, everybody? It's DruStew. And we have not done a rope review, you and I, for some time. So, figured let's go ahead and do a little DruStew rope review. And we're going to start it with the TNT. Everybody's been Facebooking me, YouTubing me, sending me messages, private messages, leaving them in my mailbox. It's creepy as hell, but I'll tell you about the TNT. I got the point. This is the newest rope from Cactus, developed by the one and only Trevor Brazil, and part of the Relentless line. So what you've got is a little recap. You've got an Explosion, first rope in the Relentless line. The C4, which is all nylon. The Explosion's nylon poly. C4 is all nylon. And now you have the TNT. Explosion, C4, TNT. Yep, you probably put that together. So anyway, what we've got here is the head rope. And Trevor's been using this rope for about a year or so. It's been in development, making sure it's perfect. And the backstory to this, and we may or may not get a chance to talk with the man himself about it, but the backstory is he wanted a rope that was a little bit smaller that would tie on small horns. Okay, so a lot of guys, a lot of pro guys, you'll see them still using 3-strand ropes just because they don't wave off as much on small horn cattle. Trevor wanted something that was easy to get up on his first swing, that was really snappy, that wasn't bouncy, that would really tie up on the horns, and that's where this TNT came from. It's a small diameter rope, one of the smallest in the market. If you've ever used a shock and all, that's the smallest rope Cactus makes, and this is going to be about that same size, but without any bounce at all. The poly nylon blend in this rope gives it the perfect balance of snappiness, tip weight, and a small diameter. So what are you going to feel when you first pick up this rope? You're going to feel a pretty lightweight rope because it's small, but when you start swinging it, you're going to feel a ton of tip. You're going to be like, man, like it's pretty windy out here today, and this rope still swings really, really easy. So for those of you that want a little bit smaller rope, for you girls out there, a lot of you that like those 9.0 and 9.5 calf ropes to head with, this right here is your ticket. This sucker right there, boy, I mean, it's got tip just like a calf rope does. It's got a lot of tip weight to it. Trevor wanted something that'll get that first swing up. A lot of times if our rope isn't balanced, our first swing's going to come up like this and gets us rocked back in the saddle, and we go like this, and about 8 swings later we finally get her dialed back down. This rope has a lot of tip where you're going to be able to feel it right there. Come over your horse, get that first swing over that right horn. So on the head rope side of things, small diameter, tons of tip weight. On the dummy, this rope will give you that big old fast curl. It's going to be big and fast, kind of like a 3-strand, just boom, and it's going to come back there and tie, but it's going to snap on there. So, man, it feels really, really good. This rope here's run, we ran about 9 or 10 steers with it last night, and boy, it feels outstanding. So, head rope, small diameter, feels awesome. I would say this is a rope you need to go try. This is one of those ropes that will fit anybody. If you want to feel a little tip weight and you want to be snappy, and I would say ropers of all levels, if you can't feel your tip, all you got to do with this rope is get you a little bit bigger loop. Then when you start swinging it, boy, it wants to get that tip weight out there. That feels really good right there. So the head rope, small diameter, poly nylon blend, lots of tip weight, feels outstanding. Now, going to go over into the heel rope side of things. Different story. Everything we said about the head rope, well, not everything, there's a few things that are similar, but you're going to the other end of the spectrum, size-wise. You go from the head rope, which is tiny and little, to a big, full-bodied, lots of tip rope. And I'm kind of a full-bodied fella myself, so this rope kind of fits my deal a little bit. The TNT heel rope is going to be more like your Amigo, even bigger than the Amigo. It's a big rope, still a poly nylon blend, and what you're going to feel here is a rope that has so much tip weight, and it just, man, it just wants to catch feet. So what they were trying to do here is guys like Jake Long. This is what Jake, he just won a bunch of money at the US finals using this rope. They want something that's going to take that loop down to the ground and then just go boom. Not bounce around, not slide around, just come down, and that bottom strand is just going to hit and sit there and let it eat the feet. Top strand up high, bottom strand on the ground, and eat the feet. So you heelers, what you're going to feel, I just so happen to have our handy hocks right here, what you're going to feel is a rope that's just got so much tip weight, and man, it just wants to sit down there and throw a big open loop every single time. I've probably roped about 25, 30 steers with this. So you can see I've dallied with it about every run. This rope is not going to break down real fast. It's going to last a long, long time. Make sure you got good rubber on your horn. But ropers, I tell you what, if you want a little bit more tip weight, if you're scared of a bigger rope to heel with, go ahead and use a medium soft. Go down a lay, because the body in this rope, the body is what keeps it open. It's not the stiffness, it's the body. The body is what keeps it open. This rope has a lot of body and a lot of tip. Boy, that big old tip right there just wants to, man, see how it comes all the way through? It just wants to sit down there and let that loop be big and open. So that's the TNT from Cactus, the newest deal. You see in the ads in the Spin to Win and a few of the other magazines. It's coming out December 1st. And I tell you what, we're going down to the old American qualifier tomorrow in Fort Worth. I promise you, this is what I'm going to be heeling with. This is a good feeling sucker. So for those of you that are curious about the TNT, have I swung them? Yeah, I've been swinging them for a long time because I know somebody that knows somebody. These ropes feel outstanding, and I would have to say that these are probably my two new favorite ropes from Cactus, this heel rope especially. I love it, man. It's big around, feels good, but even though it's real big, I came down a couple lays, I got a softer rope, and it just feels, it feels so consistent every time. And I've roped a bunch of steers. It was hot when I started with it, now it's cold. Feels good. So those are your TNTs. Headers, small diameter, still really fast, but you can feel your tip. That's what you want to be able to do. Heelers, if you want a rope that's really going to be able to set down there, just like that boom feeling, let that steer take the rope out of your hand, that's the ticket. So that's it, TNT. I'm DruStew. Good luck roping this winter. For those of you ropers that are out in Arizona, roping out at Dynamite, roping out at Ty's place in Wickenburg, you guys have a great time. We'll see you over there, and I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of you at the NFR here in a couple of weeks. So safe travels, and have happy holidays through Thanksgiving and everything, everybody. DruStew. See you down the road.